Hello everyone, 皆さんこんにちは、Tsubaki です。Welcome to my channel. In my latest Japanese video that you can watch here if you haven't yet, I talked about how to learn Japanese vocabulary and never forget it again. But there's something else in Japanese that everyone is always worried about forgetting. Kanji. Today I will tell you the best approach to learn kanji without wasting months or even years just to reach N5 level of kanji. In fact, I will also share with you a way you can learn 1,000 kanji in just 1 month. But before I get into the tips, there is something I need to clarify first. Why should you learn kanji? I'm sure you asked yourself this question before. Why do I have to learn kanji when I can just use hiragana and katakana? Well, I know it's hard to believe, but kanji actually makes reading so much easier. For example, try taking a look at this sentence. Can you read it? Of course, if you take your time, you'll be able to read it at the end. But can you understand the context just by taking a glance? Since we don't use spaces between words in Japanese, it's difficult to determine the start and the end of each word quickly when the text is all in hiragana. If we use kanji on the same sentence, the sentence becomes like this. If you know the kanji in this sentence, understanding the context and reading the sentence quickly will be a piece of cake. Don't worry if this version is harder for you right now, because now I'm going to share with you how you can learn kanji and read sentences like this smoothly. Before studying kanji, make sure you have mastered hiragana and katakana first. They're very important. Kanji building blocks. Most kanji are made up of building blocks called radicals. Studying radicals can help you in learning kanji in many ways. They can give you meaning clues. So, for example, this radical often relates to water. It appears in umi, which means sea, or oyogu, which means to swim. This radical often relates to trees or wood, and it appears in forest and village. Sometimes radicals can give pronunciation hints as well. There are around 200 radicals, but of course I'm not asking you to study all of them. Start by learning the most common ones, like these. My second tip is learn the meaning of the kanji first. When I first started learning kanji, I was so overwhelmed with this kanji, which can be read as ni, nichi, jitsu, hi, bi, ka, plus all the exceptions like in kyo and ashita. Now don't worry, most kanji don't have that many readings. But in my opinion, learning the reading first is not the best approach. It's much better to learn the meaning first. For example, if you want to learn that kanji, it means day or sun. It becomes much easier to remember its readings when you encounter vocabulary that is related to that meaning, like kyo or mainichi. This will become even clearer with my next tip. Tip number 3. Learn words containing the kanji. Since you'll be learning the meaning first, your next step is to learn vocabulary that contain this kanji. For example, you're trying to learn this kanji. First, you'll have to learn the meaning of this kanji. So this kanji means studying or learning. After learning its meaning, you will need to look up vocabulary that contain this kanji. For example, for this kanji, you have these words. 学生, 学校, 大学, 留学, 学ぶ. They are all related to the studying learning meaning. By learning this way, you're not just learning a bunch of strokes, but you're actually learning words you're gonna encounter while reading. Next time you see that kanji in a text, you won't wonder how to read it, because you're already familiar with most words and compounds that contain this kanji. A great tool that makes this super easy is the MochiKanji Learn Japanese app. With just 10 to 15 minutes every day, you can practice kanji through words and not just isolated characters. And in just 1 month, you will be able to memorize 1,000 kanji and words if you follow the learning path of the app seriously. The app covers kanji and vocabulary from JLPT N5 to N2, plus vocabulary courses from popular textbooks like Minna no Nihongo or Genki. So you can easily choose the courses that fit your level and your preference. The courses are divided into small topics so you won't be just learning unrelated words, which applies my tip in my vocabulary video. Not to learn unrelated words. Also, each topic is divided into very small lessons, around 10 kanji and vocabulary in each lesson, so you can squeeze 10-minute sessions in your busy schedule. In each lesson, you learn kanji words with flashcards, with audio, meaning, cute images, and simple sentences, and also interactive quizzes, which makes you remember words more effectively. The most special feature in the app is the golden time feature. The MochiKanji golden time feature uses the spaced repetition technique and your learning history to calculate the perfect time for you to review, which is called the golden time, which is basically right before you forget what you learned. This is the best time to review. When it's time to review, you will even receive a notification from the app. The app also divides the kanji and vocabulary you learned into 5 levels of memory, which helps you not just review at the right time, but also review the right words. Instead of wasting your time reviewing things you already know well, and when you get to the vocabulary that you really need to review, your brain is already drained. This is a mistake a lot of learners make that we want to avoid. There is also a dedicated kanji tab so you can learn writing with the correct stroke order, learn onyomi and kunyomi, and also learn with mnemonics so memorization is easier and more fun. The app also has a built-in Japanese dictionary that you can use to look up words in kana or kanji and even add them to your digital notebook. And they will appear for review in golden time. When you look up a kanji, you will be able to save words related to this kanji. So you will be able to learn kanji through words like in tip number 3. The interface of the app is very colorful and cute, which will help you stay motivated to do your lessons. You can even plant trees in your garden and grow them by keeping a learning streak, which is another cute way to stay motivated. The MochiKanji app is available on Apple App Store and Google Play Store. Just search MochiKanji Learn Japanese and press download. Or just click the download link in the description or in the pinned comment. Tip number 4. Practice every day. Learning kanji is all about consistency. If you study 20 kanji in one day but then wait for a whole week before studying 15 more, this won't help you make steady progress. And of course, trying to study 20 kanji every day is not sustainable. Studying just a little every day adds up over time and is better than long sessions every once in a while. Daily practice helps your brain not only remember the shape of the kanji, but also how it's used because your brain will be constantly exposed to it. And with MochiKanji app, you can set aside a few minutes every day to make progress. The app tracks your whole learning progress, so we'll always know what to review next and how much you've improved. It even sends you reminders to review, so staying on track is basically effortless. I hope these tips make learning kanji easier for you, or if you haven't started yet, I hope I helped you gain some courage to start your kanji learning journey. Don't forget to check the MochiKanji app to make your learning even smoother. Let me know in the comments what Japanese topic do you want me to cover next. I love reading your suggestions. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe and also press the notification bell so you don't miss my next Japanese tips. 見てくれてありがとう。またね。For real. After learning its meaning, you'll need to look up vocabulary that contain this kanji. Okay. Oh my god, the hard part. Oh my goodness. Learn kanji through words and not just يا ربي. With just 10 to 15 minutes every day,